and welcome to Showcase Hawaii, Hawaii's only home shopping show. I'm Wayne Nunez.
And I'm Lori Nunez.
We have a great show for you. Our custom items are super popular.
Yes.
But we have to keep reiterating that we have these custom items available for you. They're very affordable. And I want to point out, we do have 14 karat gold, but the ones that we're featuring today are the 14 karat gold plated over sterling silver. And the reason why we're featuring them, it's because it's so affordable.
Yes, and it's not too early to start thinking if you have a special event coming up, whether it's a birthday or something special, it's not too early to start thinking about it because it does take time to create these individual one-of-a-kind pieces for you. This is our beautiful double maile design that you're looking at.
Now,
this
particular one was created for a customer that wanted to give a gift, but that wanted something special. So we talked to the engravers, we got the name, and then he was saying, I could do the maile, but I want to do, why don't we do it as a double maile?
I think because this was a wider bracelet.
Exactly.
15 or 20 millimeter.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Now, this is not the $249 price. This was a special one that we had made.
But we're just showing you some varieties of different designs.
So you could go from our 6 millimeter, which is at the $249 price, all the way up to 20 millimeter, which if you call or you log on, you can see. There's a lot of add-ons. Because these are custom, it's hard to give you an exact price. But let's say, for instance, you got a 6 millimeter and you wanted a black or raised gold for the name, and you didn't want any engraving at all on the inside,
right?
Then it's going to be $249. So if you want to add engraving on the inside, it's just $15 more.
So this is a good example of a simple design. You've got a straight edge. You see there's a flower, plumeria flower, on either side of the name. And then you see that you've got that princess scroll design going around. And then this is a cutout design. You can see the edge is cut out instead of straight.
Yeah, a lot of people are confused on that.
Right.
So the cutout design actually follows the...
it's as though you were cutting out the shape of the flower.
Exactly. And you can see it all the way around. It's carried all the way around throughout the design. This is the one that Lori's wearing.
And the one that you're looking at. So it's got that cutout. They cut out along the scroll design. They cut out that shape. A lot of people really love that. And we call it a cutout scallop look because it kind of reminds me of lace when you have lace cut out along the design. Now, that's the way I think of it.
Right. Now, I want to point out, these are hand engraved. All that engraving around that you see, the flowers, that scroll work, they're hand engraved. And as this is turning, you can see the light. You don't have to get ku'uipo, but ku'uipo means sweetheart in Hawaiian. And a lot of people like to get ku'uipo, but a lot of people like their personal names.
Here's an example of the different widths. Many of you who have ordered bracelets in the past, you're familiar with this. And then we're showing you this close-up again of the different
styles.
Hawaiian scroll designs. So princess is very popular. You've got that maile, and then you've got heritage. They're all very popular. It's just what you're looking for. This again is a straight edge. You've got the flowers on either side, and each one will be unique to the name that you're putting it on and how he's going to cut it out.
Now, can I point out this particular one has a long name, and we can put that on the bracelet. That's at no extra charge. So depending on how long your name is, as long as it can fit on the bracelet, we could do that. This is an example of raised gold next to the black enamel.
Yes.
And somebody has kind of two names, a middle, first and a middle. But you can see, I wanted to, in this particular shot, we handle all our jewelry with a white glove treatment. Exactly.
Yeah, I love that.
And I want to show you that beautiful, intricate hand carving around the whole perimeter of the bracelet. It's really stunning when you look at it. But a lot of times we have these static shots.
Right.
But I wanted to show you all around the bracelet. is carved. And that's what's really unique and what's really beautiful. Now, people ask all the time, can I put a honu? Or can I put something special?
Right.
But you can see what makes this special is the engraving on the inside of the bracelet.
Which is $15, 15 additional, just to put that special engraving, which I think has so much meaning, and people love that, and they really cherish that for forever, to be able to see that you have that engraving on the inside and to be able to read that from you.
Now, these are all created locally by a master engraver. We've been doing this for several years. A lot of people are concerned about the gold plating over the silver, but we haven't had any problem. Another thing is you never want to use silver cleaner on a gold-plated bracelet,
Right.
because it's two different.
Right.
It might have a chemical reaction. So all you have to do to keep these clean is to wipe it with a soft cloth, or maybe if it's very dirty, you can get a soft cloth and a soft brush and put it in warm water and maybe 1 or 2 drops of a mild liquid detergent, dish soap, and then you could clean it like that and then just wipe it clean.
But I think you'll find that you really don't.
Right.
It does not need a lot of care.
It
You
doesn't.
just want to, if you're not going to wear it, wipe it with a soft cloth. And then to protect it from the humidity of the islands, then you just want to put it in a plastic bag and seal it.
Yes.
That's all. It's very, very simple.
Well, a lot of the sunglasses come with these microfiber cloths.
Yes.
That works
That
too,
works.
which works really well. But we've had so many orders with so many unique and beautiful names, and some people put just, as I said,
Oh, this
some
is a long
amazing.
engraving,
She believed, and you could see on that particular engraving what somebody put in.
Right.
We have congratulations.
Right.
We have graduates receiving
Oh,
these.
this was interesting. So this customer wanted to put the first initials of the grandchildren. And so we did all capital letters, which they loved, and they actually gave it to their grandmother.
Yeah, and
which was
then
beautiful.
inside they engraved it.
And they put all the children's names
With the
because
little heart.
there wouldn't have been enough room on the outside, but they are separated by hearts. That's really pretty. I love that.
Yeah, so don't be afraid to ask, because if we can do it, then we'll ask we'll have the engraver do it.
Right, and we want to make it special for you, and we can even put 2 names on it. So I thought that was really beautiful. And this is our raised gold.
Now I think this
design.
is a 20 millimeter, right?
Yes, that
It
was a very, very
substantial.
wide.
Yeah.
Right. And then this was 2 names. So you could do black enamel and put 2 names on the bracelet. And this is a cutout. Yeah, you can see the cutout design. Really pretty. It's so stunning. That's why everybody seems to know what's going to have meaning and significance to them, whether it's an inside engraving or whether it's the name that they're putting on the outside.
Can I also point
Yes.
out? Yeah, let me point out, we have sterling silver too. So the base metal on this is 925 sterling silver. If you don't want it plated in gold, then keep it in the silver.
Right.
Silver is stunning too.
Right. And so many people love the look of silver or only wear silver. So it's great to have that option. And you can see that it just looks so good.
Now, the decisions that you have to make when you're ordering one of these, actually it's quite easy.
Yeah.
You have to decide if you want raised gold
Right.
or black enamel,
Which scroll design?
which scroll, princess, Miley, heritage design. Then you have to decide if you want a straight edge or a cutout design, and you can see these are all cutout designs.
But we can walk you through it.
Mm-hmm.
It's
yes.
it's a very simple process, and people actually find it very fun to be creating this custom design.
Now this particular person wanted
Yes.
honus.
And this is a straight edge with all honus. Now this one, someone wanted all plumerias, and we can do that for you.
And this one, somebody wanted all Miley leaf.
Right.
So depending on what you've seen out there, and maybe you have a friend that has one and you want to copy that, this particular person wanted Maui Sky on theirs. So they got that. they wanted a saying on theirs.
Right.
So they put this beautiful Hawaiian saying on theirs. So whatever's special for you or the person that you're giving it to, I would say turn that into the bracelet or create the bracelet. When I'm looking to design something, I start with the person,
Right.
and then I work backwards.
Right.
So if you know the person's name, let's say, that's half the design. You could put that on the front. Or if you know the person has a favorite saying,
Right.
or maybe there's a special date.
And it's interesting because some people will put the first name, some people will put their last name, some people want the initials or a nickname, or as Wayne was saying, sometimes it's just a meaningful phrase. It may be just something that has meaning to you and the person. And I think that's really beautiful too.
Now, if you're looking for an affordable pendant, these are very affordable. They're really great. They have that nice size CZ in the shape of the heart in the middle. It's kind of hard to see because it's so blingy.
I like that open heart design.
Yes.
By that, it's like the cutout design.
And it's scroll work around it too. So this will match all your Hawaiian Scroll jewelry. It looks very beautiful. But it's not too small. It's at 3/4 of an inch by 5/8 of an inch.
Right.
And it does include that chain. But you can see from kind of the side, it lifts up off the base of the pendant.
Right. It's not completely flat.
Yeah, so it has some nice dimension to it. Yeah.
Well, I find it really interesting that we've already seen it with the purple background. Now you're seeing it with a dark background.
And here's a look at it against a ruler so you know exactly what you're getting. But it's a perfect size. And I say that because all our jewelry is the perfect size, so.
Well, I just think there's so many different details and aspects to this pendant. It's not just a heart shape. It is a heart border. And then, as you mentioned, you've got that beautiful scroll. And then the addition of the clear cubic zirconia.
It looks like a diamond. And
does.
If you're to size it, I guess it'd be a little over a carat.
Right.
But, if it doesn't matter to you, but it's a very nice size to it.
Substantial, right.
But some people were asking, they said they wanted something dainty, but not too small.
Yes.
And this isn't too small.
Yeah.
When you hold it up to the ruler, you could see it's not like we usually call the smaller things manini,
right?
But this I wouldn't consider manini because it's a little larger.
Now it is 0.925 sterling silver,
Right.
and we do include the adjustable chain. So, at the longest, it's about 18 inches, but then you can pull it shorter, and that's what's really nice because it can fit all ages, most sizes. And it really is a surprising price. No one would think that you spent this.
Well, with the items that we have that we price at a really nice or really good price point, we usually have a limited number.
Right.
So that's why we do it. We want to sell them out and then bring something else in. So this has a limited number, but it's still high quality.
Right.
It's perfect for a birthday, anniversary, special holiday, anything like that. Or just to say, I was thinking of you.
Well, Jose, he's been shopping with us for a long time.
He's a great customer.
Yeah, and it's so nice. He's always thinking ahead and getting gifts for his 2 granddaughters. And it's nice because one granddaughter is here in Hawaii and the other one is on the mainland. And he does try to get them the same things, which I think it works in a lot of different situations,
Right.
because then nobody's saying, oh, they got something, I didn't get it, or, you just feel, I guess, equally loved.
Right. Yeah.
Whether it's by age or by distance or, it's like the 2 granddaughters or 2 sisters or 2 aunties, so I think it's always nice. And we try to make it affordable so that you can get multiple gifts.
And as we said on previous shows, we do have a new gift box. So it will come in a gift box, so you don't have to worry about that. But it's very striking when you look at it in the gift box because it has a black velvet background. And then when this silver pendant is sitting on that black velvet, it just really pops.
Right.
And I think that's what's neat about it. Also, that CZ is a really good quality. If you look closely, it has that fire and ice quality. So the fire is the reds
You
and
get that reflection
magentas.
through it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then the ice is the blues and the blue tones running through it. So it looks like a high quality diamond sitting on platinum.
Well, I love how you were saying the size of the CZ and the way it sits. It does remind me of when you're wearing a diamond ring because it's in the setting, and so it's raised a bit over the pendant.
Right.
And I don't know. I just think that makes it really striking, and the style of the scroll with the leaves and the petals, it just
makes it pop.
Yeah, and it feels very, very elegant, but as you were saying, very sweet.
Now, easy to order. Log on to www.showcasehawaii.tv or give us a call at 888-965-7467.
Or 808-892-3337. Looking for Hawaii-inspired items at affordable prices? Watch Showcase Hawaii at 6:30 a.m., 3 p.m., and 12:30 a.m. every day on Spectrum Channel 1016. And here's a look at all the specials that we're offering this month. This is so beautiful, and there's so many features that you're gonna love. So it's our Puanani hibiscus enameled bracelet. Of course, it has the hinge, so you don't have to try and figure out your size or anyone that you're going to be gifting it to. But look at this. It is so beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Now, Lori she wanted new colors.
Yes.
and she wanted this new style, which is, we have not featured this before. This is brand new.
You won't find this anywhere else.
It's
this
our
is
design.
Our design.
So she said, I want to mix it up a little. She said, I want the boldness of having a black background and then the cleanness of having a white background. And I was like, okay, now we have to pick a flower color. And then she said, why don't we just try doing the gold and the silver? So that's what we came up with. We came up with the silver with the white background. And we came up with the gold with the black background.
Right.
So you could see there's a nice you could wear them together or you could wear them separately.
Beautiful, because this is a contemporary style of combining our hibiscus, the enamel, with the look of a Hawaiian bracelet, because you've got the design and it really has this effect where it's raised. So when I touch the bracelet, you can feel some of the raised design, which really gives it a beautiful effect. It's not flat. It's actually also a barrel shape. So a lot of you will say that you prefer the barrel shape over the flat bracelet. And then again, the hinge, which makes it so easy to put on by yourself, but also, again, not having to figure out the size, which is the hardest thing, especially when you're trying to do a gift.
Now, I think that this is popular because it works for everyone.
Yes.
And then some people just want something very subtle.
So a man could wear it, a woman could wear it, but also keiki, our children can wear it.
Right.
Any age.
Right.
Any age. From, toddlers up, because of the size, and it just works differently.
Yes.
In the way that it looks.
Well, it looks different, and I love the fact that it has the Hawaiian Scroll on it design, and it has an integrated bail.
Yes.
Now, with the integrated bail, you could you could see it still hangs beautifully and it still dangles nicely, but it's only about an inch tall.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about it. It's very subtle. You don't feel it around your neck.
Right.
It kind of just sits there and you kind of forget about it.
I think it just falls into the right place and it's the right size. So it's subtle, yet it looks great.
And it's a solid piece of silver.
I know. Can you believe that?
I do love that.
So the thing about sterling silver, which I love, is that you can polish it.
It's very comfortable, very light. As I said, it's solid silver. You could see that detail of the Hawaiian Scroll carving inside the fish hook.
Beautiful.
But we wanted to feature something that everybody across,
Right.
if you have a family of 5 and everybody wants one of these, have matching, fish hooks. That's what I
Well, it's
like
an
about
amazing price, really.
It is.
Because as always, it looks much more expensive. And don't forget, we include a sterling silver rope chain that's 18 inches.
That's right.
A lot of times people just assume that you're only going to get the pendant.
And we're going to put it in a nice gift box. So if you haven't ordered with us, you could give us a call at 888-965-7467.
Or 808-892-3337. Specials that we're offering this month.
Our Honu cubic zirconia pendant is a favorite.
It is.
For a lot of people. I mean, we sold a lot of these. And I got to point out, with this particular item, it's neat because the fins and the legs move independently. We have featured this in the past, but we always bring back things that we feel did really well. We still have a limited amount of these left, but they sold really well. Now, we offer them in purple, pink, or blue, and it includes that chain that adjusts the heavier chain, Chopin chain.
Yes.
Because this isn't heavy, but it's a more
substantial
piece, not in a big way.
I think that everyone was commenting, men and women, that it was so cute, and they loved.
It was different, yeah.
They loved the fact that, like you said, the fins would move independently and the head would move, and it just gave it a different dimension and a fun aspect, I think. And what's funny is we always get customers or viewers who say, "Oh, I saw it a month ago. Does that mean you don't have it anymore?" Or I meant to get it, but I just didn't get around to calling in time. So that's why we bring our specials back, or the popular items, because we start getting so many requests, and we just need for everyone to know that either we just got in new quantities or we still have some in stock. And so this is where you can take advantage of something that is just a beautiful item.
Now, you need something to match that Honu necklace. So our opalite Mahina Honu adjustable ring, again, people were saying, do you still have your Honu rings with the opalite? So we had to bring it back. I think before we just featured the silver, but now we have the silver and the gold-plated over silver.
What I love about this is you've got the blue moon and then the white moon, right? The full moon. The full moon, which we've been seeing a lot,
lately.
Which has been so beautiful. It's like a flashlight in the sky.
Well, I think, when I look outside sometimes, I tell Lori, did you leave on the patio light?
I know.
Or did you leave on the light?
I know.
And she said no.
The other night we came out and it was so bright. I was confused because I was thinking, it is nighttime, right? But it was so bright, and then anyway, you just had that globe of a full moon. So that's what this reminds us of. And then, of course, the blue opalite has all those different tones and shades within it. But the key, feature of this ring is it's adjustable.
Right.
And as always, you never know someone's size. And someone will tell me, oh, back when I was in high school, I was a size 5. But that was how many years ago?
Now you have to cut your ring off.
Yes.
But it's amazing how well received these are, because they're great for keiki. They're a beautiful ring at a great price point. You want, if you're especially if you're giving something to somebody younger, you want to make sure that they're not going to lose it. So this is an item that you can feel confident about, that they could put it on and it's going to fit them.
Now, our flower lay heart pendant with pink cubic zirconia plumeria flower.
Now, this is a cute, we only have a limited number of these, and we brought them for Valentine's Day because we knew you'd want to give something that is affordable, or maybe you have to buy more than one. So this has that cute little cubic zirconia right in the middle of the plumeria flower. It's about 3/4 of an inch in size, and it comes with the 18-inch adjustable chain too.
Right.
So we're always looking for new items, and this is a new item that we featured just kind of for the month of February.
Right, but even if it's not for Valentine's Day, I think this would be a great gift
year-round, yep.
for birthdays, anniversaries. You've got Mother's Day coming up, graduations. I mean, this is just...
I don't know if we're going to have them that long, because these are going to probably sell out.
No, what I'm saying is you buy it now.
Oh, buy it now.
For
right.
those
right.
occasions that are coming up.
Right.
And, you know, depending on when you're seeing it in the month of February, it just makes a very sweet gift showing your love to someone. And, you know, it's just anybody would enjoy wearing this, I think. And I love the movement of the plumeria, as you can see that it hangs in the middle.
Now we're going to include a gift box, as we do with all our items, so you don't have to worry about going out and finding that perfect gift box. That is the worst when you have to go out there. We bought an item the other day and it didn't have one, and I thought, what am I going to do?
I know.
Now, again, with our sea theme.
Manini, fish hook, pendant.
And we haven't featured this before. It has an integrated bail.
I like this.
So everybody loves the fact that the bail is hidden.
It's so clever.
It is clever.
I like when the design is that way.
Now, this is, we call it manini, but it's still...
It's not so manini.
It's not so manini.
But
it's
more
an
manini
inch tall.
compared to our other ones.
Exactly, yeah. Those are a lot larger. But you can see, even on a guy, it still
looks good.
Yeah, it's about the size of a fish hook, which is nice. But it has a polished mirror finish. You can see how it dangles independently from that bail, that hole in the design itself. We are including an 18-inch sterling silver rope chain. This is all sterling silver, and that fish hook is a solid sterling silver. And you could see there, it's
good size,
slightly over an inch, but it's a beautiful addition to your fish hook collection.
I like that polished.
The polish looks really nice. We'll even include a polishing cloth.
Wow.
When you order. That's another bonus.
See?
All these bonuses that we give.
I know. People are always so surprised, but we take care of you.
We do.
And we think about your needs. And then that's a nice gift when you send it to someone.
Right. Well, we hope you're able to get in on one of these great deals today.
The ordering process is so fast and so easy. So log on to showcasehawaii.tv.
Thanks for watching.
Bye for now.